Hello everyone, welcome to this new chapter. In this chapter, we are going to learn some fundamentals of graphic design. At first, we are going to look at what are the types of graphics. So basically, we got two types of graphics. One is raster graphics and the other one is vector graphics. Here, I would like to mention for raster graphics, we use Adobe Photoshop and for vector graphics, we use Adobe Illustrator. Now, let us understand what is raster graphics. Raster graphics are basically defined by pixels. At the bottom, the image that you see, that's raster graphics. At the image, when we are zooming into this portion, then you will see there is some small boxes. These boxes are basically pixels. All these boxes combining together and creating this image. So pixel is the main elements of raster graphics. Some examples of raster graphics would be camera photo, the photo that you are taking with your mobile phone, the image that you see, that's raster graphics. The wallpaper you are using on your desktop, on your mobile phone, that's also an example of raster graphics. Now, let us understand what is vector graphics. Vector graphics are basically mathematically defined by lines and curves. It can mathematically calculate. Here you can see an image of vector graphics. Again, when we are zooming into this portion of this vector graphics, then you will see there is no pixel showing here because there is no pixel in vector graphics. And one main advantage of vector graphics is if you make a vector graphics image larger from its original size, then it will not get pixelated or it will not going to lose its quality. Some examples of vector graphics is logo design, business card, flyer, packaging design, t-shirt design, book cover, stationery design, and many more. Here you can see examples of raster graphics and vector graphics. And you can see the difference here. On the left side, there's the raster graphics. And on the right side, there's the vector graphics. If we look at the raster graphics, when we make the size of the image larger from its original size, it loses its quality in raster graphics. It gets pixelated and as well as it's looking blurry. And on the other hand, in vector graphics, when we make the size of the image larger from its original size, it do not lose its quality. It's still the same. So, that's the one main advantage of vector graphics. No matter how larger you are making the vector graphics, it will not going to lose its quality. On the other hand, in raster graphics, as the pixel is fixed in the image, so if you try to make the size of the image larger from its original size, then it will start losing its quality. It will start getting pixelated and get blurry. For better understanding, here is one more image. You can see on the left side, that's the raster graphics, and on the right side, that's the vector graphics. When you try to make the size of the image larger from its original size in raster graphics, the image loses its quality and it gets pixelated. And on the other hand, in vector graphics, when we make the size of the image larger from its original size, it do not lose its quality. It's still the same compared to raster graphics. The vector graphics is looking better. Now let us understand what are the types of media. Well, there are two types of media. One is electronic media and the other one is printed media. These two media are very important that we need to understand. Let us understand what is electronic media. Basically anything that you see through an electronic device, that is electronic media work. Electronic devices such as computer, mobile device, television, smartwatches, tablets, laptops, and etc. So the wallpaper that you see through your monitor or maybe on your mobile device, the image or video that you see on your television, these are the electronic media works. And on the other hand, print media, basically anything that gets printed, that is called print media works. So the business card, flyer, brochure, calendar, packaging design, all these things that we get printed are the print media works. So when we are working as graphic designer, we need to understand that what we are actually working on. If we are working on electronic media, then there are certain things that we need to follow and we have to keep in our mind. And if we are working on print media, then again there is some certain things that we need to know, that we need to keep in our mind when you are working as a graphic designer.